Jaguar Wright says there's a bounty on her head after she went on TV speaking about Diddy. So Jaguar Wright is claiming that there is a $500,000 bounty on her head, and she said that someone had been following her for 6 weeks, and she suggests that Clive Davis is the one that has something to do with it. And what makes this situation even weirder is last night, Ray J took to Instagram going off on Jaguar Wright, saying that he wanted her to come to him to do an interview instead of going on Piers Morgan. And what makes this even weirder is the fact that Jaguar Wright has talked about Ray J allegedly being involved in the unaliving of Whitney Houston for years. She has said multiple different times that Ray J was involved with Clive Davis to take out Whitney Houston because she was trying to leave Clive Davis's label because she realized that she was losing all of this money. And now we have Ray J going on this rant at the same time that Jaguar Wright is saying that she has a bounty on her head.
Hey, yo, Jaguar Wright, I told you I had an opportunity for you. I told you I had bags for you. I'm trying to hear what you got to say. But you want to keep taking these other niggas' money and not showing love to the community? That shit weak as fuck. Hit me right now so I can make sure you get a bag and I can understand what the fuck you talking about so we'll know what's truth and what's not. That shit janky as fuck. You ain't hitting me back, but you hitting all these other motherfuckers back. That's from all these other countries. Like you safe over there. You safe with me. Stop acting scary. Jaguar, hit me back right the fuck now, whenever you can. With all due respect, and I love you, and I'm sorry for cursing. Help me be a better person. Call me back.
And I feel like this is too much of a coincidence to me. I literally feel like this is some type of setup, because why is she saying that she has a bounty on her head? And then Ray J is like, I want you to come do an interview with me. You can trust me. And baby, when Jaguar Wright spoke about Whitney Houston's passing and how Ray J was allegedly involved, she even explained how Whitney Houston's family, Bobbi Brown's sister, said that Whitney Houston was beaten.
It's Grammy time, and her and Clive had a fight 2 days before. And from what I was told, Bobbi Kristena was present for some of that fight. And then the next thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the drug dealer in that gave her the shot. Leola Brown, Bobbi Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up. Oh, wow. And Brandy was the one that found her. But you know, they pledge allegiance to Clive too.
And Bobbi Brown's sister has been very vocal and said that Whitney Houston was beaten. And she explained all of the marks that were on Whitney Houston's body. And she also explained how the same exact thing happened to Bobbi Kristena, and her boyfriend was paid off to do it.
Whitney Houston's body told anybody upon looking at it that it was foul play. Okay, don't get it twisted. No. Whitney Houston, I counted at least 10 gashes in her chest alone. She had marks up and down her legs. Her fingernails were chipped. Her face was busted out. It was blown up. Yes, as if somebody was punching her in the face. Whitney Houston fought for her life. Basically, right before Whitney was murdered, Nick was brought into the picture. And when Nick did that to Bobbi Kristena and she was rushed to the hospital, because after he beat her and drug her up them steps, he shot her up with something and threw her in the bathtub. It was a setup. It was a setup. Yes. Nick was told not to let her go out of that house and to do whatever it was he got paid to do that for.
And we have all thought that there's details around Whitney Houston's passing that just doesn't make any sense. Like the fact that Clive Davis kept the party going when Whitney Houston died at the same hotel. And then the fact that she randomly gave this note to Brandy the night before she passed away. And we still are dying to know, what in the world does this note say, Brandy? What does this note say? way. And now we have Jaguar Wright saying that she has a bounty on her head that she believes is coming from Clive Davis because she was just on national TV exposing Clive Davis for allegedly having a part in Diddy's whole regime of terror and everything. And now Ray J is trying to get Jaguar Wright to come to him and do an interview with him and saying, hey, you can trust me, after she's been exposing multiple things about you for years. This is super sketchy to me, but y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.